So what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a couple weeks since I had a post, so I do apologize, but like I said, I was going to be out of town, so things are kind of crazy anyway. What has been going on, though? Of course, you've seen pictures and things like that while we were in California, but as of right now, the semester, at least class-wise, has finished. So just leaving my last class of the semester. It's crazy because now there's no classes for a while. Yeah, it's kind of surreal to think that a few months ago I stepped in as a as a fresh new law student, had no idea what was going on or what to expect, and got one semester under my belt, so at least 5 more to go. But it's been great. Honestly, these classes have been excellent. I've had a lot of fun in law school, still having lots of fun. I mean, of course, it's always a lot of work, and I've said that a ton of times and told some of you, it's a lot of work. Law school is not a simple, easy thing, but it is rewarding. It's fun and exciting and challenging. I think we were adding up the other day how many thousands of pages we've read in this semester alone. So, I think I was saying to somebody the other day that I think in one semester of law school, I did almost as much reading as I did in almost all of my undergrad put together. I mean, I know that sounds sad, but it's the truth. I don't think even undergrad, even for the most part, that I ever read as in depth and studied as hard day to day as I have here for law school. But it has been exciting and fun and awesome. And yeah, well, so like I said, this semester the classes are over. What that means is now I have 1 week off. Essentially, the rest of everybody else in the world normally would get what would be called fall break, and they get some time off. So we get the week of Thanksgiving off, and then we come back for the first part of December, and that's when finals come. So there's no letting up, really. It's down to we're at the point where it's time to study and time to apply basically everything that we've been learning. There's no more case briefing or case reading that we have to do. Now it's take what you got and really learn it and get ready. And that's kind of where I'm at now. So just gonna keep on rolling. It's kind of crazy to think, like I've said before, finals come and you get one shot, you get one chance, and that's all you get. Maybe an essay, maybe some essay, multiple choice, or whatever it might be, but you get one chance to do good in class, and that's about it. So, and also today or tomorrow I'll be hopefully finishing up what is my final legal memo for my legal research and writing class. Got the feedback about that from my professor last week, and a lot of it was positive, so I was feeling really good. A lot of the feedback I got, a lot of it was kind of just rewriting things here and there, maybe restructuring the way I've written a few things, but for the most part I got a lot of positive feedback for it, so I feel really good about it. So go and tweak a few things there, and hopefully that will be all I need to get it, a pretty decent grade in that class. I think I'm gonna do pretty good, so I'm not super worried about that. And kind of got a pep talk at the end of all of our classes from all of our professors here, them telling us, what to do, what to expect, do this, do that, don't worry, be prepared, and everything will be fine. And it's been really encouraging. And yeah, it's go time, basically. Time to condense my outlines and my notes and put them all into a place where I can just study and prep from them, and kind of get what I would consider probably one of the more difficult finals out of the way right off the bat when we come back from Thanksgiving holiday and everything for finals week. We start off with our torts class final. So torts is it's kind of a big, long, if it goes anything like the tests that I've read from prior years, there's a ton of stuff to read in the test, and it's almost like a race against time of being able to read, understand, identify the facts, and then, you know, spit out your analysis of what's going on, and that's it. Civil procedure is the end of that week, and well, for towards class, I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, my midterm was kind of right on the average, it seemed like. So I think with some, you know, extra studying that I can at least do decent on it. I'm not thinking I'm going to excel on it, but I think I know enough and can understand enough from all the reading that I can at least, you know, have an adequate passing grade. As for civil procedure, honestly, I really enjoy civil procedure. A lot of my, you know, IRS friends that are watching this will understand civil procedure this semester focuses a lot on the federal rules of civil procedure, which a lot of you would understand it as basically like the Internal Revenue Manual or the IRM for civil procedure. And so it's a lot of just learning that and when it applies and when it doesn't. And on my midterm for that class, I did really well. And so I'm hoping with the same, you know, kind of study techniques, things like that, I can keep that up and do really well in that class. I feel really good. I really enjoyed civil procedure a lot, so it was a lot of fun. After that, we have the weekend, and then my Foundations of Law, which is essentially like, you know, legal philosophy class. That's the kind of midterm where I did. I don't want to like brag. I did outstanding on the multiple choice, it seemed like, and then I like bombed the essay part, and that was kind of I kind of understand, you know, after reading what the model answer was, where that all kind of came into play, because on my essay part of that test, we have to write from the perspective of, you know, like a, you know, famous legal thinker, you know, and what it seemed like I kind of forced my thoughts into theirs, and it didn't match up. It didn't, you know, it doesn't meld very well. So I think if I remember to just take it easy, write from their perspective, you know, not try to influence it with what I am feeling, but with what I think they would do, I think I'm going to come out fine on that final. I think it's kind of just a, now I understand that, okay, you know, what I did the first time obviously is not going to work, and so I just have to regroup, and now I understand a lot better where I need to go with that. I'm not stressing about it. There's a lot of prep I'm going to have to do to make sure I understand the legal thinkers available and everything, and who would apply better, because I think we have to write a concurring and a dissenting opinion from two separate people. So just make sure that I understand, again, have a better not necessarily need a firmer foundation of where they're coming from, but just make sure that when I write it, that their ideals come through clear, and I'm not trying to force my ideals and theirs into some weird amorphous thing that doesn't make any sense. And then we cap off the second week of finals with criminal law, which is a lot. That one seems like it's going to be kind of like the capstone. This is going to be the big test, hard, because it's going to have a ton of multiple choice. It has a short answer section and an essay section. And I did really well in the essays that we had in class. Didn't do outstanding, but I did really well according to what the professor said. So, you know, I'm using that as, okay, doing good, keep up, you know, make some changes here. A lot of what I realized was going on was there was a lot of things where my thinking on the final was fine, but my organization kind of cost me, I guess. So I've reevaluated my technique and how I plan on writing for the final, for the essay part, and I know I'm going to attack it, and I think I have a good way to do it that's going to be as long as I can identify the issues and I don't get crossed up with anything else there, I think I'm going to have a fine time with that. And I feel like I've been coming on strong in criminal law at the end of the semester here even more. So I think I'm going to do good in that final. I think I'm going to do good in that class. So overall, I think I'm going to do pretty well. Definitely not like, the top of my class. I don't feel like it. But I think, I'm in a good spot. And that makes me excited, because it's good to, to have kind of that confidence. But I'm not going to rest on my laurels or anything like that. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to study. I'm going to prep and be ready for it. So with that in mind, here we go. It's time to buckle down, and it's kind of like that let's do this kind of moment. As I guess I'll let you know, like, Laura's out of town this weekend, so she's actually at the CTN conference, which is like a big, animation conference, things like that going on. So she's busy with that this weekend and having fun out in Burbank. So she's back in California for the second time in a month, and that's that. That's what's going on. That's what I'm doing. Now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in kind of the off season. There's not a lot to talk about, so I don't know if I'll do much next week. I don't know if I'll post an update, because I'm not really going to class. Nothing's really going on other than studying, so it's not going to be too exciting. But sometime during finals, either during finals week or at the end of finals, I'll post an update again, and then I might take another week or two off, and then I'll be back in school again for the next semester. So it'll be a little bit sporadic, but I'll let you know kind of what's going on. And with that, I just kind of want to close out the semester by, really letting you know, thank you all for watching. So glad that you could join me in my first semester, and kind of hear about my escapades every week. I hope that when I come back for the next semester and everything gets going, hopefully maybe I can ramp this up and it'll be even more exciting. Kind of thinking about ways to make it better than just kind of what's been going on in the blog. So we'll see about that. And I just want to say I'm really thankful for this opportunity, and for those in my school. I'm so glad that I've gotten to know all of you, both professors and fellow students, because I have amazing professors that have such amazing experiences and such great ways of teaching. I appreciate all the prayers outside and even in class that we've had on our behalf, all the kind words and things like that, the encouragement. It means the world, and all the great students that I've met. My fellow students are outstanding. Brilliant, awesome people, and I love it. So I know I don't hang out with a lot of you. Maybe in the future, I get the chance to hang out with a bunch of you. But I hope that you have a great time to kind of decompress over the holiday. And collectively, I'd like to wish all of us just great luck on the finals, and come back and hit it hard when it comes for finals. Do outstanding, and I'm going to be super excited to come back and if in a little while, start our second semester together. So thank you again for watching, for being a part of this video blog thing. Remember, if you like what you see, I know I've had some comments. Thank you for the comments and everything with that. I'll try to answer. If you have any questions about law school or me or anything like that, leave them in the comments. Remember to like the video, and also please remember to hit subscribe below so that you can always see the latest updates. And with that, again, I thank you very much. I send my love, and how much I miss so many of you back in Utah and all around the globe that watch these videos. With that, I bid you farewell. Thank you again.